what's your earliest memory?
I got licked by a llama.
That's disgusting.
What a good start.
Disgusting.
That's so good.
That's so good.
That's gotta be up there.
Yeah. I was
I
was like 4.
How do you follow that?
Huh?
That's getting
I
clipped.
don't know how you follow that. That's up to you.
Can I ask how old?
There
I
is a
was
story.
like 4, I think, and I went to a sort of like petting zoo kind of thing in Wales, and we bought this kibble food so she could feed to the goats and the llamas and stuff. But I was so small that it licked my hand, and then in one smooth motion I went up my
That is
hand.
disgusting.
That is awesome.
I cried for the rest of the day.
Yeah, good.
I'm not surprised.
Mine. This is not my. I don't think it's my earliest. It's one of my earliest memories, and you just reminded me of it because it's animal themed as well.
Nice.
A parrot in a zoo taught me how to talk. As in my first word.
What is
My
going
first-
on?
My first word, and I don't remember this fully, but I remember the moment, and my parents had told me the story. My first word was hello, because a parrot was going hello, and I just went up to it and went hello.
Wow, that's
iconic.
fun.
Yeah.
All right, Dr. Doolittle.
We've got the pressure's on. Do you want to go first?
Yeah, mine was in nursery. I've got quite a lot of memories from nursery, but the theme of, we had a home corner and the theme was camping, and me and my friend, there was a tent in the home corner, and me and my friend went up to play, and then these boys started throwing fake fruit and veg at us so we couldn't go and play.
That's awesome.
That's so sad.
Home corner.
One of my earliest memories is the ice cream van going off.
Oh,
and me
that's an
just going
iconic
to get
noise.
ice cream.
What was the noise for you?
How much did it cost back then?
What? It was.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, not everyone's in.
Yeah,
Just me and you, mate.
That. Yeah.
Back
just
when a
be
99 cost 99.
Literally. At
That
top of
was
stairs
one
on
of
a
the days.
Sunday.
Back in
Ice
my good
cream.
old days.
That was one of the days when a
When we
99
were
ice cream
young.
cost 99 instead of £4. Anyway, welcome back to episode 2, season 2 of the Emmaus Road Youth Podcast. It's great to have you. My name is Joel.
I'm Joe.
Emmanuel.
Emmanuel.
And we've got a lot in store for you today. So, let's get going. Guys, I've got your present.
Exciting.
I've got your present.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
So I asked that memory question because it kind of links to the present. Cast your minds back to season 1. We spent a lot of time talking about quite random things alongside very great conversations about faith and life and what it means to be a Christian in today's culture. Yeah. We spent a lot of time talking about 2 things. Movies, which we realised
Yeah.
Hannah
just
didn't
know nothing
partake in,
about.
Terrible at describing. Yeah.
and cereal. And you guys told me your favourite cereal. And what is it?
Mine?
Yeah.
The chocolate crispy little wheat bix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same.
There
What's
we go.
yours?
The Crave. With the chocolate.
And you said, I like the chocolate pillows. Me and Ben, producer Ben, Shreddy. So, guys.
Here we go.
Oh.
It's got
I
the
thought that
shreddies.
we
There we
needed
have it.
some
got the
snacks.
They got
On
chocolate
today's-
chips in them as well.
That.
Oh no,
chips.
where's the Crave?
He's lost the Crave.
Where's
He's
the
got
Crave?
the Crave somewhere.
The
I
Craves
think
have
it's over
gone.
in that corner.
They've gone.
Where's the Crave? So welcome to episode 2 of this season of the
Right, I'll
podcast.
tell you.
We're gonna have some
Perfect.
cereal. Me and Ben,
There we
we like soggy cereal, so we're not gonna have ours just yet.
Leave
But
that baby at least half an hour.
yeah, well, good 10 minutes, I think. This is sugar as well, mate. So we need
sugar.
a bit of cheeky bit of a
Would you like a spoon?
cheeky
the
sprinkling of sugar.
spoons.
Where are the spoons? The spoons are So we just carnage hour. There you go. Hannah's giving the spoons out.
Lovely.
So today and this season of the podcast, we've been unpacking this question: what Jesus means for. Insert word here. Last episode we looked at what Jesus means for my past. Today we're going to be looking at what Jesus means for my relationships. Right? We all have different forms of relationships: parents, aunts, uncles, step parents, brothers, sisters, cousins, friends, teachers. All of these are relationships, and then sometimes we have romantic relationships as well. But we want to encompass all of those in one pod episode. So we're going to do that a little bit later. But Joe,
Yeah.
you're going to lead today's game
I am.
moment for us.
Got
So I'm
a little
excited about
They're like activity.
excited about what today's going to look like. So, mate, over to you.
Okay. So-
While we eat cereal.
Yeah. I'll pause on eating for now while I host this bit.
Just a sneak peek.
So we are going to play. Have any of you guys seen on like Instagram or TikTok or whatever the like blind? This is not ASMR, Emmanuel.
It's like that get out moment. You know, when
Well, that film's gonna. That's not a good reference for these kids.
It's not, is it?
Carry on.
Don't watch that film. So, have any of you guys seen online the like blind ranking stuff,
Yeah.
where you've got to
they're
rank stuff 1 to 5,
Yeah,
but you don't know
yeah.
what's coming.
Yeah, they're
So I
good,
thought
those.
we'd blind rank. We're gonna do one at a time.
Okay.
So, Joel, maybe you can go first.
All right.
And then Emmanuel, and then Hannah. No, actually, Emmanuel, I want you to go last because I've got some funny ones for you. And we're going to blind rank some iconic duos. Okay, it's all about relationships. There's some
Iconic
friends.
duos.
There's some like partnerships. So we're going to blind rank some iconic duos.
What's the top? Are we like, is in best together or just most iconic? Like, what's the threshold here?
I guess a bit of both.
Just how cool they are.
Yeah. It's like
Cool.
and there's a bit of subjectivity, right?
Yeah,
it
big
could be
time.
like it's iconic to me, but you guys don't really care. But so there's going to be 5.
Okay, so it's 1
Blind
to 5.
rank them, yeah. So
So and we
Joel-
can get them up on screen, right, as I do it, right? Constantly.
I don't know.
Oh.
Last producer
Sorry.
better than that one.
I missed a bit because I was very concentrated on my cereal.
I'm actually
What?
really enjoying this.
Is one the best?
One is the
Okay,
best.
that's fine.
No, famously, 5th place is the best.
Yeah.
So,
I'm ready.
your first one,
Yep.
Ant and Dec.
Oh, it's good.
Really?
Yeah, sorry.
They're pretty iconic.
I had that one.
I'm going to say, there's a lot of good couples.
So you've only got 5. You've only
You
got 1
also
to
don't want
5.
to go
Yeah,
in
yeah, 1 to
one
5.
straight away.
Okay.
Thing is, I don't think you're going to say any bad ones. As in, I don't think
Yeah,
you're going to say
fair.
like a bad duo to be
Yeah.
like, oh, they definitely deserve the 5th slot. I'm going to say 3.
Okay, I
Straight
feel
down.
that's a
Because
little low.
I just think they are great,
Yeah.
but I don't think you're going to say like a really bad duo who definitely deserves 5.
Yeah, fair.
So like, I wouldn't really be like, or yeah,
I don't
carry
think
on.
you put them-
That's my
number
thinking.
number 2. So we've got Ant and Dec in 3rd place. Number 2, Mickey and Minnie Mouse.
Oh, 5.
5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Straight to the bottom.
Yeah.
Just
I
does
agree.
not care.
I wasn't really like
agree.
Mickey
Alright,
Man.
fair.
Mickey, yeah.
Number 3.
Do you know what's better than Mickey Mouse?
Yeah.
Goofy and Max from a
Yeah,
Goofy movie.
you love the Goofy movie.
Iconic relationship there.
Yeah, it's true.
Anyway, sorry, carry on.
Beautiful father and son story.
Epic song at the end of that. If you listen to each other's hearts.
No one knows this song.
Sorry, carry on.
Your third number 1, another film duo, Mike and Sully from
Mike and Sully.
Monsters Inc.
Oh,
I'm starting to
Clearly not
regret
that
putting Ant
iconic.
Deck third. Because I think they're better than Mike and...
Maybe these are just not very good.
Mike does
No,
the-
they're iconic.
Because you need to. There's a lot of consideration in this.
I think
Mike
I'm
does
gonna
the-
say 4.
Mike wasn't it?
4.
The green
Because they're
one.
not as iconic as Ant and
Green
Deck.
thing.
They are
Okay.
very funny.
Right.
As in,
Right.
my ranking 1 through 3 through 5 right now I stand by.
Wozniak.
Yeah.
But I've only got 1 and 2 left.
1 and 2, I think you're going to
Was
regret
that
this.
scary?
Oh no, don't say that.
Your next option, I think you'll like this one. Salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper.
Or we can make it salt and vinegar if you'd prefer.
No, the thing is, I do like salt, but I don't like pepper really or vinegar.
Ah,
So 2.
okay.
And they should be that for me. That's 5.
Wow. And then the most random one spot is Brad and Angelina.
Joey, no, that's rubbish.
So we got
So we've got Brad and Angelina.
salt and pepper, Adam
number
Deck,
salt-
Mike and Sully, Minnie and Mickey. Do you know what?
That's a
3
weird
through
order.
5, I would. Yeah, I don't know how I changed that, but there you
3
go.
through 5 moved up would be decent. Okay.
Just quickly, you need to ask Emmanuel what Mike's surname is.
No, I said Mike Wozniak.
He's a funny guy.
Mike was, yeah.
But it's not, what is it? Mike
Wazowski.
Mike Wazowski.
All right.
I'm
I mean,
always watching.
oh, there we go. Oh, there we go.
Emmanuel's on round 2 of the cereal already.
It's
Okay,
Hannah-
Hannah, are you
Hannah's
ready?
next.
Yeah.
Are you
Nice.
ready? So, we've got... This is good.
You know, you
During number 1,
just called his own.
Barbie and Ken.
Barbie and Ken.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah.
They are an
You've got
iconic
some
duo.
big ones in
Okay.
here. Some heavy
I think it's
hitters
number
in
one.
this round.
Okay. Really? But
Iconic.
they are iconic, but like, I was taking it more subjective. Like, are they my favourite?
Okay, sure. Yeah, fair. You can do that.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Or- so, I might go 3.
Okay,
Safe
3.
start.
Yeah.
To be
Three's
fair,
always
there
good
are
to say.
some
Yeah.
big players in this
I wanna
round.
try to go balls,
Your next option is
Nearly
Mario
there,
and Luigi.
Oh, it's good.
Oh, what?
Against me? No.
Mario Kart.
You've got to put them at 1. Sorry, they're good.
I don't know, but there's some
But
more
what's going
coming.
to be better than Mario and Luigi?
It's true.
What is gonna be
Mario and
better than
Peach.
But then I just feel Mario and Luigi are more iconic than Mario and Peach. Like
They are. Yeah,
they're-
yeah,
I
that
don't
is
think
true.
Mario and Peach my first Mario Kart thought.
That is true. Mario and Luigi are more iconic than Mario and Peach. Yeah, I
But
agree.
I don't know if I want them to be number. I don't want them to be number 1. I'm sorry.
Fine.
Hannah, it's fine. It's your list.
I'm just a bit sad about it.
Are you guys gonna hate it if I put number 4?
No, it's your list.
I
It's
think
your
you're
list.
mental, but I won't hate you for it.
I'm
It's
gonna
your
put
list.
number 4.
Your next option, pie and mash.
Oh, that's
Nah,
number
it's
1.
therefore 5. Sorry, it's not.
Coming from the Northerner as
Yeah,
well.
nah,
Doesn't
therefore
break pie and
5.
mash.
Sorry.
That's number
I'm
1.
playing it. Sorry, it's your round. Isn't it?
And you're more passionate about it than me.
Cereal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
shut up
but-
and eat your cereal.
See, I don't want it to be 5 and then the next 2. I think it's gonna have to go 2. I've
You put
really.
pie and mash in 2.
I don't really want to, but I feel like.
Above Mario and Luigi.
No,
You're
sorry.
silly.
I'm going to put it at
You're
5.
silly.
It's going to 5.
Okay. Your next option, another food one, fish and chips.
1.
The vegetarian.
Sorry. Halloumi and chips.
You put a 5 then. Easy.
Corn
Now
and chips.
put pie and mash in 5. I'll go 2 because that's not been number 1 for me.
Okay, so then I think the number 1 spot goes to your last option, which is Adam and Eve.
Yeah,
Ah,
great.
Pretty
Well
strong.
biblical
The OG.
characters.
The OG.
what I'll say about
Almost.
fish and chips is I like the vibe of being beside the sea.
Yeah.
And chips are great.
Yeah.
So as an iconic duo. So
It is
that's fine.
iconic.
I think I'm okay with that
That is
list.
a good
What are you
list.
putting on your fish and chips? Salt.
Nothing because I'm not eating fish.
Oh yeah.
We put in your chips. Salt and pepper, like
So
mine.
I don't like loads of vinegar.
Salt and ketchup for me.
Mm.
Just literally.
Sort of vinegar
vinegar.
and ketchup.
I can go
for
through
me.
half a bottle of ketchup on a
Yeah.
fish and chips.
Wow.
Anyway.
Right, Emmanuel, you ready? You might have to pause on your cereal for a second. Is that okay? Okay. So your first one is Tom and Jerry.
Oh, that's good.
Oh yeah.
Number
it's
1.
good.
You've got.
Oh,
Go number
This
one.
is another round of some
good.
heavy hitters.
It's good. Tom and Jerry. No, I've got. Oh,
Number 1, isn't it?
You actually might have the hardest round.
I
nah,
didn't say number 1.
You good?
Taking his breath
Ben, by
away.
the way, the cereal's nearly ready.
Right.
I'll just,
Now I'm gonna go. I would put them at number 1, but I need to reserve it, so I'm gonna go 2.
Okay.
But they're good.
I think that's good.
No, number 2,
I'd do the same.
your second option, Buzz and Woody.
Yeah. I'm gonna go 4.
Okay.
4.
Okay, fair,
Yeah,
fair,
yeah.
fair. That- I think
Why?
looking at the list coming up, I think that's a good shout.
Although they're good, they're not that good to me. I'm a bit like. Sally,
impartial
fifth
to the
spot.
Toy Story.
I've got 5th spot empty.
Yeah,
third
Woody's
spot
a bit
and
childish.
first. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a bit of an
It's a bit
immature
immature,
person,
yeah.
isn't he? Yeah.
Okay, next option, SpongeBob and Patrick.
Ooh.
5. Sorry, I'm just swaying.
Yeah, no.
5.
Ooh.
SpongeBob by himself
Yeah,
is more iconic
I
than
would,
SpongeBob.
I would
I've got to go 5.
5.
I agree.
Okay, fair.
So you got what? 3
I've
and
got
1
3
left.
and 1 left.
Next option, Batman and Robin. I don't know if you're a big Batman fan, but that as a
I'm
partnership
not-
is
yeah, I know,
iconic.
but it's iconic, innit?
I
No,
think,
I'm
but
gonna go
Batman,
third.
Batman as a individual is more iconic than Batman and Robin.
Yeah, I agree. Because Batman and Robin,
Interesting.
I think like cartoon, but Batman, I think like modern day Batman.
Yeah,
Christian
fair.
Bale.
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
going to put that at
so
3.
you've left the
You're
one
number
spot.
1.
And I think you'll be happy about this.
Go on.
For you personally as well. Because it means that your
Drum and
number
bass.
1 spot goes to
Drum and bass.
iconic duo of producer Ben and Jeans.
That's good. Joe, I like that.
like that.
I like that. I will put producer Ben and Jeans above Tom and Jerry. That's good.
Well, speaking
like
of producer Ben,
sacrilegious,
let's get Ben
That's
on the
good.
pod,
I
guys.
like
Let's
that,
give Ben a
Joe.
round of applause. Bring your cereal.
Accidental segue.
It's
Ben,
actually,
our,
it's actually not got jeans on.
Ben, he's not got jeans on.
What's going on?
Do you want some sugar on your? Do you move your spoon? It's,
Honestly,
So
that's
for
It's a
our
bit-
audio listeners,
It's actually sugar
currently
like boulders.
Producer Ben and Joe
oh,
are
there's some more.
sat on our
There you go. There you
sofa
go. Enjoy that.
eating cereal.
Have you got your mouth, Joel?
If you're listening
can
to
someone
this,
pass me the
this is
oatmeal?
now your invitation to watch the podcast.
Yeah.
So
realistic, this
Ben
is
makes
rough.
everything, he edits, makes everything happen behind the scenes, keeps the clock rolling, reminds us how long we got left, and iconically doesn't, when he gets home from school, goes and puts jeans on and eats soggy cereal. How you doing today, Ben?
I'm really good. I'm really good. I'm loving. This feels weird to be here. That sofa is way nicer than this one.
It is more calm. This sofa looks...
This one I've been sitting on over there. It's got a nice kind of furry blanket. It doesn't make noise when you like move around. So
Also, that one
I'm
you
surprised.
slide off of. Just be careful. It's quite dangerous.
Yeah, this sofa looks great, but isn't nice to sit on. Yeah, so for the rest of the episode, guys, we're just gonna eat some cereal. So why don't at home, you guys, wherever you are, go and get yourself a bowl.
It's really good.
Come and join in. Get yourself some cereal and just strap in. Let's do it.
There you have it.
You dropped a shreddy.
Soggy cereal. Is it really been years?
Actually, nice.
Yeah, I don't eat cereal ever.
What do you have for breakfast?
Yeah,
This is my second
Porridge
bowl.
or more recently omelettes. Discovered omelettes.
Oh, I'm in an omelette stage just now.
This boy's
so
a health
good.
queen.
Innit?
He's got bougie.
What'd you put in your omelettes? Nothing. Just
Well,
egg.
Oh, thank you. Normally or cheese to start off with.
What kind?
Well, cheddar by default. But the other day I had some mozzarella in the fridge
Yeah,
as
it's
well.
gotta be
Oh,
So
it's
pop that
smart.
in. Pesto.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh.
Just pop that in.
I was about to say
That's
you're
right.
going for a real savoury vibe. If you have a sweet omelette. Is that a thing?
That's a pancake, isn't it? Without the cheese. I don't know. No, that's my breakfast. Wow. Choice. Peppers. I don't really buy those now.
He really hates peppers.
What do you put in your fajitas then?
I don't really make fajitas, to be
Oh,
honest.
that's
Yeah, but I
yeah,
like
Joe,
a good
it's cool.
pepper.
I know.
The one thing he is.
Yes.
Do you drink the milk?
Huh?
Do you drink the milk afterwards, or do you just?
What, in cereal?
Yeah.
After genuinely. Yeah, definitely.
You drink your milk to make your bones strong.
Yeah. Did you ever see that film? Hannah didn't, but
Sweet that.
did you ever see the Orlando Bloom film called The Calcium Kid? It's Orlando Bloom, like as a character.
Was
he
this pre-Pirates of the Caribbean?
No, I think it was after.
Wow.
Definitely after the first one. He like when he was growing up, he'd drink milk all the time to the point where his bones got so strong that he became a boxer. And like when he got punched, he just didn't even feel it because his bones were so strong.
Wow.
That is the whole
Sounds
premise of the
like the
movie.
worst.
Drink your
film
milk,
ever.
bitch. Drink your milk.
Drink your milk.
Speaking of milk, I can't help but notice that the packet says, "Why not try hot milk?"
Whoa.
That's next week's
You can't
episode
imagine anything
sorted.
worse. Yeah, cold, soggy cereal is the way to go. Cheers.
What is it you like about it when it's soggy? I don't get it.
It's not that I don't like it when it's
I'm sorry.
crunchy. I just prefer it when it's soggy.
No. It's,
Maybe I just really like Weetabix
No,
and I want it to
why
be
not?
like, enjoy your cereal. Hope you enjoyed your presents, guys.
That's really kind.
That's going to be a
Yeah,
fun
very
edit for people. I just wanted to do something nice for everyone. Hopefully you enjoyed eating your cereal at home too. But yes, what does Jesus mean for my ... Today we're looking at this area of relationships, right, and not just romantic relationships, but all different types of relationships. So the first question is, like, really broadly, what does being a Christian mean for our relationships? Why do our relationships, why do they look different to like what we might have if we weren't Christians? Like, why do they look different if we do follow Jesus? Like, why should that impact the way we interact with other people, the way we build relationships with others? Who's going to go first?
there you go, then jump in. So obviously, I think our relationship matters on the people we spend time with matter because, as you know, if we consider ourselves as people of faith, as disciples of Christ, then we are pursuing his heart day by day, trying to live as Jesus would. And a big part of that is the people that we're with and spend our time with, because they influence our decision making, they influence, the way we think, what we do. And so naturally, who you spend time with, in what capacity, is super, super important, I would say.
Yeah, and I think, like, as a Christian, it's really interesting. You probably have a different sphere of relationships than you would if you're not a Christian. So, like, who you hang out with may not be people you automatically choose. It can be like church can be really, like, which is so beautiful, full of diverse and really interesting people that you might not choose to spend time with, but because we're all following the same God and we all, are there for the same purpose, you tend to have a more eclectic mix of people that you spend time with. But I think it also, there's like quite a big culture of like, if someone wrongs you, you like cut them off, or like, you just like, they don't need to be in my life, they're toxic for me, kind of that kind of chat. But actually, as a Christian, because we've been modelled forgiveness, we learn to forgive people better, hopefully, and just love people like Jesus would love people.
Yeah. I always think like the story that immediately comes to mind is the story of the Good Samaritan. And at the end of that story, Jesus says, love your neighbour as yourself. And then the guy who asked the question that prompts the story said, who is my neighbour? And I think the answer to that question is everyone. And so when we think about relationships, actually, we're called to a deeper level of empathy and care and attention and love for people, which is way deeper than the rest of the world do, because of what we're called to do. Like, we're called to love our neighbour as ourselves, whether we know them really well or whether we don't.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think it's interesting. So I think, like, how does Jesus or being a Christian affect our relationships? I think it affects our relationships in a way of like, if I'm a Christian and you guys are Christians and we're friends, that like changes the way we do it, but it also changes the way that I do friendships with my non-Christian friends as well. And I think that's like a slightly different dynamic. But I guess the common thread is just that desire to just love people like Jesus did, I think. And I think that's a motivation that I guess people that don't believe in Jesus don't have. And so the way that they express love and the way that they express grace to people and don't just lean into this whole cancel culture thing, like I think is different. And I think the way, if a relationship is based on like love and grace, it's really different to like, I think often my perspective on some of the, like when I was at school, like the friendships I'd witnessed between people that weren't Christians were often like very much based on like what they got out of it and a bit of a transactional thing. And I think hopefully as Christians our relationship is based way more on love and on like grace and acceptance.
Yeah.
And so there's like a different,
Yeah.
I guess if our heart posture is different because of our relationship with Jesus, that changes the way we do everything, but particularly the way that we love people.
That's really good. So, do me a favour. Pick a particular relationship in your life, and you're out of these three, you're married, so you got to pick that one. But like, pick a different relationship in your life, and like, how does following Jesus impact how you approach and how you exist in that relationship? Like, how does that shift? How has that shifted your perspective on how you treat the other person, how you treat that relationship?
Yeah, I'll jump in first because it's slightly easier for me. So I'm married to a wonderful lady called Emma.
Come on.
Shout out Emma.
She's
We
great.
love Emma.
And so naturally, so answering that question, there's like a higher sense or a higher call of responsibility, particularly for a husband to a wife. You know, because in the Bible it describes it as husbands, and you'll get this too. Like, we get to love our wives just as Christ loved the church. So that's a pretty tall order.
Big time.
And so that means, I guess, similar things that will probably bleed out into other relationships. You got to invest into your relationship. That means spending time. That means finding out what the person likes. That means, actually having different conversations, maybe of like that help to build our faith or maybe challenge our faith. Of going, okay, well, you know, what's God saying to you at the minute? Or how do you kind of interpret this? Or I had this dream and I'm not sure if it meant anything. But it's like faith is like the umbrella of probably 95% of our conversations, because it's all in the interest of how do we be better Christians, basically. That's kind of the framework of every sort of conversation.
Yeah.
And also the way we approach each other is different because, one, because we're married, but two, like, because of Jesus, it's like we want to love each other, and we should love each other, and we want to be. There's just like a different level of grace that you have.
Yeah.
Like, it's hard because I know you'll get this. Maybe you two will obviously understand this in different types of relationships, but as a husband, there's just more responsibility on you
Yeah.
to kind of do the things that you would necessarily do in a relationship. Really.
Yeah. I always find that like sacrifice is the highest call in our relationship. Is in like my first, not the highest call, but like my first port of call. What's the first thing that I'm looking to do? And this is true, again, it's true of all relationships, but it's really where the rubber hits the road with like me and Tandy and my wife. Like my first instinct isn't to like work out the best solution for both of us. My first instinct is to like serve her.
Wow.
Yeah.
To be like, okay, like this is recognize everything that I've done, like which might have contributed to a bad situation, but like my first port of call be like, how do I make this right for like you? Like that self-sacrificial love that Jesus showed for his church. He literally died on the cross, right? And so it's not like we don't work on communication and all the things, like trying to, you know, find compromise, trying to work on problems together.
Yeah.
All of that is true, but like my first instinct and my first like port of call isn't necessarily, you know, to say my piece or to communicate how I'm feeling. It is to like make things right for her and like to make sure that she feels safe, secure, loved, like cherished, treasured, and all those things. Like that's kind of like my first port of call, and everything else is secondary. Not to say those other things aren't valuable. They really are, but they're just secondary. And, you know, and vice versa. I think she does the same for me.
Yeah.
And so when you both come at it of how do you serve one another first, not how do I serve myself, it just changes the whole dynamic.
And just to touch on that as well, just the key thing of coming into a relationship, no matter who it is, like how do I serve the other person? I found, because I'm just recalling other relationships in my life where that has been a theme. And they are like some of the best relationships ever. Of like when you're like just genuinely friends with each other, and you just have like each other's interests, like just at heart, like you the best interest at heart, and you want to actively serve the other person. It's beautiful.
Yeah, and I'm sure that's a dynamic outside of just obviously like a romantic relationship. I'm sure that like expresses itself in other ways in other relationships.
Yeah, for sure. I think like that, and that's what I was thinking as you guys were sharing, that obviously there is definitely something that is a marking feature about being married, about being a husband or a wife, that is a different relational dynamic that I currently don't experience. But I think that, I guess the principle of that particular like sacrificial love thing is like, I think is like I guess the trend across what I see relationships based around, like loving people like Jesus did. Was he sacrificially loved people to the greatest extent on the cross, but also in just his
so
life,
true.
like the way that he
life.
served people generally. And so I think I definitely think that for my friends, of like when I'm trying to love them well, is it's not always about and I felt actually convicted about this recently of how much effort I was making to like travel to see some of my friends. Even I live in Woking and they live in Guildford, and it's like a 45-minute commute, and I'm like, oh, I can't be bothered, like it's long. And like then actually because of that, I've not seen some of my friends in ages.
Joe literally told me this in the car on the way here. So
it's true.
It's genuine.
This is real. And so like realised that that actually that sacrificial thing of when you're invested in a person, that you go out of your way to like love them well and to like prioritise them. And I think that's true. Yeah, for me and my friendships of like clearly don't always do that well, but I think that's a marking thing for me of like the way that I see something that differentiates between Christians doing friendship, and not that non-Christians aren't sacrificially loving. People that don't love Jesus can be that.
Yeah,
and I know lots of people that don't love Jesus that are just really awesome.
Yeah.
So I'm not like bashing people that don't believe in Jesus, but I think maybe it's something that's more consistent amongst the people that I know that are Christians.
Yeah.
Tend
It's also
to be more
different motive as well.
Yeah.
Like that's a big part of it. We're doing it because of Jesus, and they're not, and that is more sustainable, I think.
Yeah, it's true.
Because we've got the perfect image of it, as in like we've got the perfect example of what that looks like in Jesus to like show us how to love people really, really
And
well.
I know that if I didn't have, and I can't speak for anyone else, but if I didn't have that motivation of Jesus, actually the way that I love people would be way more dependent on my feelings and how I felt in that moment. Of like, do I feel like being kind? Not always. But because of Jesus, I do my best to choose to be. And again, I don't nail it all the time, but like I try and choose that. Whereas otherwise, if I was just if I didn't have Jesus, I'd probably be way more mean. So, that adds like a level of consistency to how I choose to love people because I believe in Jesus.
It's just, I guess the thing is like when Jesus is in whatever relationship it is, there's far more of a purpose to that relationship. I think with people that say are not Christians, it feels a little bit more. The only way I could describe it is like a liquid of just like, it just feels a bit kind of like here today, God tomorrow kind of thing. But I feel like when Jesus is in the mix, there's more to it. There's more to kind of get into, because obviously you're both going after one thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think for me, when I think of like Jesus and my relationships, this is the watch this, and I think it's true for everyone. Like the biggest struggle is like family relationships for me. Like I love my family so much, but they also see the worst of me. Like they see me when I'm like the most unkind and the most like unlike myself, or the self I want to present to be or want to be. But I think because of Jesus, I'm so much more likely to be like, look, I'm really sorry. I'm just very quick. We talked about it in the past, but it makes me so much more likely to seek forgiveness and restoration in those relationships.
That's good.
That's good.
And I've got two sisters. I'm in the middle, and like my younger sister can be she's just very funny and very quick with her tongue, and I could like each time take that as a really like offensive thing, but actually I also know her very well, but I'm also a lot more likely to just be like, oh, she's just quick with her tongue. That's who she is.
Yeah.
But as well, so both my parents are Christian, and being able to pray with them or them praying with me is such a blessing. Like I'll call them and be like, can you pray about this? Or that just feels such a gift to have. Yeah, they are probably the people that know everything about me. Yeah. That I feel like I can't share with other people. So it's amazing to have that influence of Jesus in those relationships, and then even when it's hard and when I find it tough, love from that place.
Yeah,
but
that's huge.
They're also like the best people I know. It's just family. It can be a difficult dynamic.
It's crazy how family can be like the most infuriating people and the most like loving people all in the same day.
Yeah. It's like, sometimes true. At the same time, you're like, it's like, I love you so much, I want to bash your head into it. You know what I mean? But like,
to clarify, we don't condone violence here.
That's it.
Emmaus Road Youth Podcast. But
that's it.
Yeah, no, I totally get what you mean.
And like, I get the dynamic that not everyone's family of origin, like the family they were born into, is like the most stable, the most structured like situation for people. But I think one thing that is great about following Jesus is that when if you know, we're all like super blessed that other families that we were born into, they're super supportive. Like we get to, my parents are Christians as well. You pray together, like still in like great relationship. That's not everyone's reality. The hope in all of that is that actually we also call the church our Christian friends, family too. I don't know if you've ever watched any sort of churches online social media, but they call church family. We just want to be family. We want to do family together. It's like that word can often be like thrown around like a little bit too much, but it's true in the sense that your Christian friends become like your family, right? And so someone speak into like, why is that important that we have that, not just family of like origin, like we've got an extended like wider family of God that we're involved in when we call ourselves a believer. Why is that important? Why does that help us in our relationships?
Man, that's big. Thanks, Siri. I think that's big. I think it's a good question. I think there's a bunch of like, biblical precedents for it. Like right back in Genesis, God's like, it's not good for man to be alone. Like I think there's something about us, and I don't think that statement is just about romantic relationships where Adam then got Eve, but actually it's like just as Christians we're made to be in community. God himself is community. There's a whole theological rabbit hole there to go down. There's like but then the early church in Acts rabbit hole And then it acts like the early church. The way that they talk about community is like sharing meals together and like selling possessions to help each other financially. Of like, it's like a radical, self-sacrificial community that feels a hell of a lot like family. Like it, and I think so. I think the Bible, even Jesus and the disciples, like the Bible seems to make it really clear that being in community is good for us. But also, I think then just an experience. Like I think surrounding yourself by people that, like you were saying earlier, that Emmanuel, with like almost a common goal of like, if we're all just trying to be more like Jesus, then getting to do that together is way easier than like doing it on your own. I think whether that's as people that are running alongside you or even people that just play like a cheerleader role of like just cheering you on, like I think it's still that support in the discipleship to Jesus isn't easy, and so I think it's the best thing ever, but it's also one of the hardest, if not the hardest thing. And so I think having people that you do that with is amazing. I
feel like what we're saying is like what Jesus means by relationships is that in our relationships, no matter what they are, we're called to be like him and to sacrificially love others the way that he's called us to and the way that he'd like us to. And so that's like, what does that even look like in our day to day? I guess that's the question I'm gonna try and like ask in a minute. Like if that's what Jesus means for our relationships, we're meant to be sacrificially loving towards other people, those around us. How do we do that, right? So there's this really interesting, this is just a bit of practical advice, and I'm going to ask you to like expand on this a little bit, but there's something called like the love languages. Have you ever heard of these?
Yeah.
Like the 5 love languages.
They're good.
Help me out, remind me what they are. One of them is like presents.
Yeah, it's like
Physical
gifts,
touch.
physical
Presents.
touch.
Yeah, so like hugs and like high fives.
Yeah,
and, actual like
fist bumps.
Yeah, fist bumps, come on.
Words of affirmation.
Yep.
Love your shirt. Quality time.
Quality
Right
time.
now.
Just love hanging out together. And acts of service.
So like doing things for them.
Yeah.
And so
What are yours?
that's what I'm going to ask.
Oh, fun. Yeah.
Come on then. Mine is presents.
Is it?
Yeah. And it's changed over my life. As in, it used to be like quality time and like physical touch. Like I liked like I don't like always like give my mum a hug or like when I was like sick and stuff like that. I was like really affectionate that way.
Cute.
Now it's presents. I love presents. Because what a present does for me is it tells me you're thinking about me when you're not with me.
Aww. That's
That's a really
sweet.
good way of putting it. Not the thing from the office for us, like presents are great because you put some monetary value on how much you love someone.
Not that.
Not Michael Scott. Gift. Hannah, what about you, since you asked?
Come on.
My top is quality time. I would
It's gotta
spend
be in it, yeah.
hours with people. I just love being around people. And then I think the next 2 have changed. So it was words of affirmation, but physical touch has moved up. Can you guess what my lowest is?
Gift.
No.
Is it acts of service?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll just never do anything for you ever again.
There
No,
you
I'm kidding.
go.
No. That's like I give the least in acts of service.
Oh, sure.
But yeah, like
Okay, interesting.
Mine's are
probably.
quality times at the top. Love that. And physical touch.
Probably the same.
Love a hug. But I don't know. I feel like mine's probably changing a little bit because I think just thinking about life a little bit more is like I appreciate acts of service a little bit more.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think it might be a bit of an age thing. No.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd say similar to you. If quality time has always been up there.
Yeah.
And it's like always been words of affirmation. It's been a big one as well, which I do really appreciate. But I think acts of service is creeping its way up on my list of just...
I would say you're so acts of service. Like you give an acts of service quite a lot.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking more of like, how do I
you
appreciate receiving love? But in terms of how do I give love? Maybe acts of service is higher up, yeah.
I'm not trying to dictate for you.
My family are big
minutes.
on like acts of service.
Okay.
So I think I'd probably pick that up of my mum, definitely. The way she loves people is with acts of service. And so I've probably just watched that be modelled to then be like, cool. That's apparently what loving people looks like.
So I guess like a challenge for us here, but I think everyone listening is, what does it look like to sacrificially like love those around us? One really easy challenge that we can take on is pick someone in your life, whether it's a mum, your sister, a brother, a friend, a cousin. Pick someone, maybe one person each week, and find out what their like love language is, and like just be willing to show them you appreciate them by like doing that. If it's presents, you know, buy them a can of Coke from the shop and be like, hey, like I did for you guys today.
Yeah.
I bought you guys cereal.
Coke's got the like names on the bottles again now. See if you can find the
I got
friend's name on the bottle of Coke.
For Louise.
I got another present for you
No
guys.
way.
No, but the thing is though.
Share a Coke with.
Oh.
My team.
I got this.
So we are gonna like communal vibes.
Yeah.
Sip it, wipe the-
So find someone in your life, and you're like, okay, what is it? If it's like physical touch, be like, you know, give them a hug, like, give them a high five, a pat on the shoulder, like, and stuff like that. If it is acts of service, like, if it is your mum who loves acts of service, do the washing up.
Yeah.
Show them you appreciate them in ways that they're gonna like really like appreciate and understand really well.
Yeah.
And I think just by doing like one thing each week, like for someone, gets into the habit of like doing this in our every single day.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll do that. But we want to challenge you guys as well. Like, go away, find somebody in your life. Maybe even just ask them what it is. Be like, hey, I'm doing this challenge from the Emmaus Road Youth Podcast. I want to show you that I appreciate you lots this week. How would I best do that? And ask them, like, what's wrong with that?
It's true.
That's good.
Ask him.
a
So,
good one.
who's it going to be? Hannah, we're going to be accountable on this podcast.
I'm away for the week.
You're away for the
Yeah.
week. So, Hannah flies to Ibiza tomorrow.
Be
very
far.
excited.
Exciting.
She's going with 24/7 prayer
Yeah, which will
to
be very
serve
fun.
the town. But
So
yeah,
maybe it should be Gemma from the Ibiza team
There
who
we
runs
go.
out there.
come on,
Yeah, but I can't remember what her love language is.
Well, you
so I'll
gotta
get
find
back
out.
to you.
Emmanuel.
That mine's a bit of a cop out.
You can't say your wife.
Nah, I wasn't gonna say. I was gonna
okay.
say you, Joe.
Oh, he knows what it is now. Acts of service.
Cute.
I am going to pick.
Me? No.
Not you, pick you, Joe.
Just like
I'm going to pick my 3-year-old son. I obviously love him
What
like
a
loads
guy.
anyway, but he is on half term this week and he
Yeah.
loves quality time, and he needs some like I'm going to be like, let's be really intentional with giving him one-on-one time.
What do you think you'd want to do?
Yesterday, and I've actually already started doing it. Maybe this is why. All he wanted to do was go to the park,
Love
Wow.
that.
but it was
Skate
wet
park.
and cold and windy. So we put our like wetsuit, like our rainstorm coats on, and we went to the park in the rain.
That
And
is
like he
nice.
loved it. Like it
What
was
a
so
vibe.
like so. I'll do more. Like I think in myself, I'm like, okay, I'll try to do all that.
yeah.
Nice.
Love that.
I live with some of my cousins at the moment, and my little cousin Jackson turns 12 this weekend.
Big.
Shout out to Jackson. But so I reckon
Shout out, Jay.
it being his birthday is a good opportunity to go hard on loving him well
Shower
this
him
week.
with love.
Love that. Awesome. So join us. Take part in this challenge. Let us know you found it if you'd like to do that. But yeah, why don't we pray to finish off with Emmanuel? Can you pray for us today, and then we'll
yes.
close off.
God, thank you for the amazing people that we get to spend time with in our life, and I thank you for also the people that it's maybe a little bit difficult to spend time with. And I
Yeah.
pray that you'll help us in that. God, help us to see who you're highlighting in our life, who could do with just a little bit more love from you in our lives. God, I pray that you just intentionally just highlight people to us that say, oh, why don't you go and speak to this person? Or why don't you find out this about this person? And I pray that we may have the boldness and the courage to do that in those moments. God, thank you for that. You love us so much. And I thank you for giving us just a purpose and a reason to live. We thank you for that amazing opportunity. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
Man.
Oh, man.
So thank you guys for today. Thank you for joining us. Thank you to Nestle and Kellogg's for providing the cereal.
Don't forget Oatly for the milk.
And Oatly
Oatly, yeah.
for the milk, which we all had, apart from Ben, producer Ben.
Straight to my cow milk.
Yeah. It has been great to hang out, and we will see you all next time.